Hey guys, thanks for joining me. Today I am going to be sharing with you my new favorite fragrance and one of my new favorite fragrance brands. The fragrance I'm going to talk about, I'm going to wait because I actually have 5 to share with you, all from the brand Fragrenza. Now, I found out about Fragrenza on Instagram. They actually ended up reaching out to me and asking if I wanted to try any of their fragrances. And of course I said yes. I was extremely curious because I had seen posts from other people on Instagram and seen some videos on YouTube. And they very generously sent me 5 full bottles and a ton of large decants of their scents. And they actually donated to the female fragrance reviewer contest that Robes 08 was hosting along with me and some other female fragrance reviewers. They donated 10 full bottles to the winner, or one of the winners. I think there were 3. So they're extremely generous, but that's not why I'm making this video. They did not ask me to make this video. I just am a huge fan of the brand now, and I've gotten a lot of questions on my Instagram about the scents and about the brand, so I thought, why not make a video? They have 6 original fragrances and a ton more clones. They are my new favorite clone house, and all of their fragrances go through rigorous testing before they end up being offered for sale, which I think is amazing. I personally love supporting businesses that are based in the US, and for companies to make sure that their product is safe is also extremely important to me. I'm not going to make you wait until the end to find out which fragrance is my favorite. I'm going to start with my favorite. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I am obsessed with Fragrenza's Caramel Ross. This fragrance is meant to be a dupe of Baccarat Rouge 540. And I have smelled the EDP of 540, and I don't think it smells exactly like 540. It's really close, but I love this one so much better. This is a little smoother and sweeter. And I read a review that said this smelled like the EDP and the Extrait had a baby. And I haven't smelled the Extrait, so maybe that's why. This doesn't smell exactly like the EDP. This bottle is actually empty. So I can't see through the bottle even if I shine a light through it. But when I was using it last, I was like, thinking like, oh, the little sprayer tube is like on the other side, and I couldn't get a single drop more out of it. I am so sad. Oh, I'm getting more. Oh my God, it's so good. I get compliments every single time I wear this without fail. In fact, I was wearing this months ago and I was getting my nails done, and a woman who was working at the salon left her client and walked all the way over to me to ask me what I was wearing because I smelled that good. This performs similarly to Baccarat Rouge, where you may not really be able to smell it on yourself as strongly as you're projecting it. Long after I think this is gone, I'm receiving compliments, and not from people who are even all that close to me. I literally cannot say enough about this fragrance. This is so good. And I actually love putting this underneath other fragrances. I think that it extends the wear time of fragrances, and I think it adds a little extra to it. I haven't tried this underneath anything super citrusy or like clean and fresh. Though clean and fresh scents are just not my thing. I'm definitely gonna try when I get my next bottle, which I think is on the way to me now. I'm gonna try this under some fruity fragrances just to see, but it works incredibly under anything warm and vanillic. My killer combo, which I actually considered not sharing, is this and Girl of Now layered. The reactions I've gotten from that combination have surprised me. Like, this is my compliment queen. compliments everywhere. I get a ton of compliments from Girl of Now as well, but when I mix them, it's like complete strangers will like walk across a room to ask me, what are you wearing? You smell so good. I walked into a restaurant and two men were standing near the door and they were like, oh my God, what smells so good? Who is that? They were like trying to figure out who smelled so good, and it was me. So I can't tell you the notes because I didn't look up the notes for this one, but it's not like caramel and rose. Oh, it's like barely there now. I don't think I can get any more. Ooh, it's like little puffs of air. Oh, it's so hard to describe. And I know people say that about 540 as well. It's like gourmand edible, but not quite. There's like a little bit of syntheticness to it, but not in an irritating way. I wish I could describe it. I'm really sorry if you can hear my cat. Anyway, hands down, my favorite perfume. I love this so much and I cannot be without a bottle, which is why I have another one coming to me. I highly recommend if you want to try Baccarat Rouge, or if you love Baccarat Rouge, or even if you like it but you want to try something that's better, Caramel Ross is my recommendation. Next up is another clone. This is Remy Rosso, and this is meant to be a clone of Armani Privé's Rouge Malachite. And I haven't smelled Rouge Malachite, but if it smells anything like this, heaven in a bottle. This is tuberose, orange blossom, jasmine, ylang ylang, amber, cashmere woods, and benzoin. And it's incredible. This is a really nice, like year-round scent. The florals are perfect. If you are not like a floral person, like a floral perfume person, I think you would still like this because the floral is really balanced with like the amber and the wood, and it feels a little more substantial. I get such good wear time out of this. Actually, I get really good wear time out of all of these. I'll let you know the one that I get the shortest wear time from, but it's still, like, even that one is still 6 hours. I get a good 8 hours out of this one. And the Caramel Ross, I get, I don't even know, 12 plus. Like, people can still smell that on me at the end of the day when I think it's long gone. The projection is really good on this too. I wouldn't say it's nuclear, but it is very strong. It's at least arm's length for the first few hours. And what I get most from this is tuberose and jasmine, and definitely the woods. Oh, it smells so good. This is like really sexy. It smells like a date night perfume. It smells very confident, but not really uptight. This next fragrance is a clone of Lyra from Zerjoff. I think I'm saying that right. And this is Limon et Vanilla, and lemon and vanilla. And it literally smells like a lemon cookie. It smells so good. I love lemon. I love lemon anything, food or smells. And this is just a really soft, sweet lemon. The wear time from this one is pretty good, 6 to 8 hours. The projection is very soft in my opinion. This is not like a beast mode fragrance. And I haven't tried Lyra, but Yana from Tomelise, she has tried them both and says that this is an exact dupe. I don't really feel the need to try Lyra now because Lyra is very expensive and this is not. This I think also makes for a really good layering fragrance because it's fairly simple. I think that if you ever wanted to like soften anything that was really sharp, or if you had a really floral fragrance that you kind of wanted to make a little more edible, this would be a really great option. This next one is my husband's favorite. This is Marina Cherry, and this is meant to be a dupe of Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. Now, when I smelled Lost Cherry, I was honestly really disappointed. It smelled really good, but it wasn't groundbreaking. It didn't wow me. and my husband went gaga for it. He thought it smelled so good, and it really does not last very long. Marina Cherry, for me, lasts. This is about 6 hours for me, but to me, this smells so much better than Lost Cherry. It doesn't smell as empty, I guess. I guess Tom Ford is very, I don't want to say transparent because I don't think that's quite the word I'm looking for. Empty. Like it just, I think because I was so disappointed by it, I really expected more. But with this one, it just smells like a complete fragrance. And the cherry note is spectacular. It is like a maraschino cherry. Oh my God, it smells so good. It's got that like sharp sweetness in the beginning, and then it mellows out into this really soft almondy kind of note. This one I think would also be a really great layering fragrance. This is not like super loaded with different notes. To me, it is very cherry. So if you ever wanted to add cherry to something, this would be a really great option. And if you are looking for a less expensive option for Lost Cherry, this is it. This last fragrance is one of their originals. This is a Deso, and this fragrance is for sure a fall and winter fragrance. I tried wearing it today and it was way too heavy. Maybe if I like sprayed it and walked through it, it would be better. But to me, this just smells like the winter. It is cherry and raspberry. There's albanum, tobacco. I can't even remember what else is in it. Maple syrup. Okay, so when I first tried it, I didn't look at the notes and I was like trying to suss out what that sweet, like deep flavor was, and it wasn't caramel. I was like, what is this? And it is absolutely maple syrup. It smells so good. This isn't fruity. It's definitely not floral. It's very like, I don't know. It's very dark and deep. And to me, it just smells like the holidays without smelling like cookie spices. I should have worn this all winter. I had this tucked away, but I am absolutely going to make sure that I keep this out for the fall and winter this year. It smells amazing. I'm really excited to try their other originals. And I'm actually looking forward to trying some of their men's fragrances because I think just based on the 5 that I've tried, I've fallen in love with all of them. And I bet the men's fragrances are just as good. So I'm gonna have to like take a peek and see which ones I want to try. If you have any recommendations for me, please leave them in the comments below. I'm very excited to hear what you think. Before I sat down to make this video, I reached out to Fragrenza to see if they had a coupon code, and they actually made one for me, for you guys. The code is Emmy15, and it gets you 15% off of anything on their website. I will leave the code down below just in case you don't know how to spell Emmy. And it's not an affiliate code, so if you find a better code out there, feel free to use it. But if not, my code will get you 15% off. And they do offer 5 ml sample sizes, which is a very generous sample size amount in my opinion. And they come in really nice black bottles. I'm a huge fan of their whole like sample. Actually, I'm a fan of their packaging in general. I didn't show you any of their packaging, but their boxes are beautiful if you're into packaging and presentation like I am. If you've tried any of their scents, I would love to hear your thoughts. Or if you've looked at their scents before, I'd like to hear which ones you're interested in trying. And if you've tried Caramel Ross, I really want to know what you think, especially if you've tried the extrait version of Baccarat Rouge. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video.